Hi, I'm Susan LeBlanc, and this is Conversations with the Goodman School of Business. My guest today is Diana Walters, one of our academic advisors here at the Goodman School. Welcome, Diana.
Thank you.
Good. Diana, you have been an academic advisor here at Goodman for
9 years.
9 years. So I guess in that time
I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I guess maybe the best thing to start with is, what is academic advising? What can you help students with?
Academic advising essentially is a guide for students. So getting through the university process, understanding the rules and regulations, what's required for your program, what's required to get into a program, pretty much almost like a one-stop shop in regards to resources and support systems on campus.
Mm-hmm. And we're starting a new term, and so what are some of your tips for students?
Some of my tips, ask questions. Ask lots and lots of questions. If you're not sure about something, if you're concerned, if you need confirmation, ask. Don't hesitate, regardless of how long the line is or whatever it may be, ask us. We are certainly your first point of contact when it comes to if you're registered in the correct courses, if you're registered and ready to graduate, if you need to upgrade a course or repeat a course, ask us. We certainly will make ourselves available, more available I should say, in the first couple weeks of January because we know that you need to see us.
And I know I've seen long lineups outside the door, and I think the key message is that shouldn't let that scare you away.
Right.
I mean, yes, there's a long lineup. It may take a little while, but it's going to be worth it to get in. Yeah.
And something we're doing differently this year to help alleviate that busyness is Stella, my counterpart. She's also an academic advisor. She will be holding extended walk-in hours, and I myself will actually be opening up express appointments where they're between 5 and 10 minutes, but you don't have to wait in line for them. You simply come at the scheduled time, we go over whatever it is you need to go over, and you go on your merry way. And again, they're only 5 or 10 minutes simply to handle the demand from students, and if we need more time, we'll play it by ear.
So I guess that's an interesting point. There's a couple of different types of appointments. There's the express appointments you just talked about. There's the walk-in where you generally, that's the lineup.
That's walk-in hours is absolutely the lineup.
And then there's
for like quick general questions.
Right, and then there's scheduled appointments.
Right, scheduled appointments throughout the year are generally 20 minutes to half an hour, so a good length of time to sit down and talk about whatever you want to bring to the table. More often than not, it is about academics, but sometimes anything can come across my table since we can be the first point of contact for students. So, and again, that's where we refer students to many support systems on campus.
Right. So that's good to know. So there's the varying, if they want a little more time to schedule an appointment. Right. So what can they expect in a typical appointment?
In a typical appointment, generally I prepare for the appointment by going over a student's record, matching what program they're in to what courses they've taken or what they're registered in. Sometimes students throw a curveball at me and I'm okay, well, we're not doing that at all. Next. But generally we go over program requirements or what is necessary and needed to get into a certain program or go on a certain pathway. And we go over options and any questions. Really, the questions come from the students when they're not sure. University is a confusing process, especially for first-year students.
Absolutely. Yep.
And having that guidance and support is usually what students really need and get out of having an appointment with us.
Great. So what's the best way for students to contact you?
Best way to contact us, first off, we have the Goodman portal. I'm sure we will have a little blurb right here. Goodman portal. And through the Goodman portal, you can post messages to us, which our entire advising team has access to ensure that there's continued support. Through the portal, there's also links to book an appointment, as well as to look up our walk-in hours. Generally, that's the main way students can connect with us, but I do certainly tell students that if there's ever a time where you're feeling like it's an emergency and you have to see somebody right away, stop by our offices, knock on the door, tell us what's going on, and we'll navigate the situation accordingly.
Great. I think the key message is academic advising is there for the students,
Yes.
and don't hesitate.
Yes.
It is a service that is available for you. Take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
And ask questions, I think is what you were saying. You're there to help guide their way through their time here. And it's not just first years, it's right all the way through.
All the way through.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate. That's why we do what we do, is for you, the student. I enjoy my job, and I've been enjoying it for 9 years because of the students and helping you guys.
Great. Well, thank you, Diana.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. And thank you. Be sure to check out some of the other Brock podcasts. We have Consider This, which is a research-based podcast, and our Brock News podcast. And that is it. Thank you again so much. And thank you.